This sounds almost silly, but, I kind of want my music to be forgotten, in a sense. There used to be this spot called the Wynwood Yard that shut down, actually. And that used to be a great little weekly that Sammy had set up and everything. Hi, my name is Nicolaus Gelin. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Miami, Florida.
It's hard to talk about Nick without talking about the beginning of Young Musicians Unite.
We first found out about YMU when Nicolaus was in middle school at Young Men's Preparatory Academy.
I didn't want to go to Young Men's Preparatory Academy, even though I didn't know at the time, but that decision would alter my life, forever.
I started a guitar club at the Young Men's Preparatory Academy, and Nick was one of the first 8 students that we've ever had.
And it wasn't established as YMU as it is today, but it was the guitar club, and I was really excited to learn a new instrument, as well as the instrument that, I grew up listening to all the time from my grandfather.
My dad was a musician in Haiti, and when Nicolaus was very young, he gave him his first harmonica, and all he could do was blow into it. But after a while, he was able to accompany my dad.
Well, the first time that I met Nick was here at the school, and I noticed when he played with a certain energy that I could relate to. His harmonies, his note choices. He was kind of seasoned, like he had a lot of experience, like an older musician.
Nick was interested in the guitar, didn't love the guitar, but he was always a good kid. And things started to change when Nick picked up the trumpet.
As I was doing the guitar club, I noticed the jazz band having rehearsals after school as well. I remember thinking, I have to play trumpet in the band. Somehow I gotta play trumpet. I gotta do it somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
He's just gonna do what has to be done. So we had to make a deal that if we purchased a trumpet, he would have to pay off half of it.
I took 6 of the top students in the school, and we created another class, this jazz combo. And I remember pushing Nick really hard to improvise and to solo and to open up, and we're doing standards. I just remember even when he hit wrong notes, there was something magical about his playing. There was something really cool.
It just became natural for him.
My freshman year of high school, I went to practice during lunch in the music building. I decided I would just leave my trumpet in the music room.
Unfortunately, it was lost. It was stolen.
Yeah, I came back and it was gone.
And so Sammy got together with some other musicians that generously put together and purchased a trumpet for him.
We didn't have much money. We're a very small organization, and I remember thinking, can we afford to do this? And I talked to his mentor, and we were able to find the most beautiful trumpet from Europe. I called him over at my house one day, didn't tell him why.
I remember my mom told me one day, I don't know where we were, maybe we were coming from a show or something. And she's like, yeah, we have to stop by Sammy's house.
And I said I have a surprise, and I remember giving him the trumpet and just seeing him light up.
We're just regularly talking, and he told me, he's like, yo, look behind you. And there goes this trumpet in the red case back there.
We both cried because the generosity of Young Musicians Unite, it was just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing for one human to help another human.
And I just saw Nick recently, and we're talking about 11 years after all these stories, and he still has that trumpet. It's his main instrument that he used during college.
Yeah, it's been my horn ever since. It still hasn't changed, so yeah.
I do believe that YMU and the collective shaped his musical talent as well as him as a musician.
Something that I took from YMU to college was how human everyone is.
I always believed in Nick, and I always saw something special in him. And I remember Nick's second really big goal was, Sammy, I want to go to Manhattan School of Music. And he applied, worked really hard, and he got a full ride. Like, who does that?
In 5 years, I would hope to have, maybe 1 or 2 albums out by then. 10 years, I see myself being a boss like Sammy too.